Hi guys, Ronnie here. My time trial setup for 2019 is now complete with every component that I needed for it. So today I'm going to talk you through the whole build and how it got together. So let's start with the most obvious and important component, so that's the frame. This is a very regular track speed concept frame set in matte black, no project on finish. This is the stock thing that you get from the shop, and for me it's a size small. The difference that I have compared to the standard version, which is more suited to triathlon, is that I've changed the seat post to a carbon 9 series seat post with 45mm of setback. With this one it's easier to get in the UCI rules. Another thing that I've changed is the front end. The track comes as standard with the monospacer setup. That is now not UCI legal. So the base bar that's okay, but the monospacer and the mono extension, should I say, that's what I meant, that is not UCI legal anymore. The Trek Segafredo team don't use it anymore. So I had to change it as well. Luckily, Trek offers this mono plug-in style holder which fits regular extensions, and the extensions that I have here are the USE high-rise 40-degree extensions cut down to fit into the 10 centimeter vertical UCI rule. Some people were asking about this setup, if it fits into the regulations, and only just, but every little aspect of it fits. So I'm lucky, or happy to inform you about that one. My armrests, now these come from a small American manufacturer called Alden Carbon, and these are Glen Alden's tilted 15-degree cups, again according to the UCI regulations. He also made me a special bridge to be able to fit them on the speed concept. This is just 4mm of carbon plate with 4mm thickness, I meant to say, fitted on top with these spacers. The whole position has been tuned in the wind tunnel by Aerocoach, and yeah, you can see it's not fully slammed, there's a bit of stack, but yeah, the whole position works out just fine with good CDA numbers and good comfort as well. Another thing that I had to change, previously I had a one-piece watch-up armrest. One-piece armrests are no longer UCI legal, so I have this one split in the middle, although the width is still extremely narrow like it was when it was one piece, so 20 centimeters edge to edge with my elbows touching, so very aero. Group set wise, I have a SRAM Red E-Tab group set now. As you can see, the blip box mounted right here. It turns out to be pretty clean. I've used these plugs from a zip extension, they're very nice. I have the blips on the base bar here attached with double-sided tape. I have the clicks on the extensions. I have no front mac, E-Tap 11-speed rear mac with a ceramic speed oversized pulley wheel and a cage. With this is the coated version with black pulley wheels. Cassette wise, I have an 11/28 cassette at the back with an option of going to 11/32. XX1 chain with molten speed wax applied to it. This is the training spec. Then I have the Aerocoach aerodynamic chain catcher. Some people told me to not use a chain catcher, or they were upset about the fact that I'm using a chain catcher. Well, guess what, this one has been aero optimized, so it costs around half a watt of air drag, and that's a compromise that I'm not willing to make well, just to have any kind of option of chain drop. So I'm opting for safety instead of that half watt or even 1 watt. And then again, I'm using the lowest cage tension on the oversized pulley wheel system, which offsets the fact that I have the chain catcher on, and now that I have it, it still can't drop, so I have that set up pretty neatly. Chaining wise, I have the 58 tooth PCD chainring, which I've been using since last year. It has the narrow wide tooth profile, again to help the chain be more secure, but I have the option now of 5542 standard double setup with a SRAM rad E-tap front mag, of course. Power wise, I'm measuring my power using a trusty Quark D0 power meter spider attached to 165mm rad cranks, and my power goes through the Speedplay Aero titanium pedals, so pretty much unchanged from previous seasons. What is also unchanged is my dash saddle. This is a stage 9 model, so one that's long enough to be UCI legal. Again, another things in my cockpit and contact points, I use no bar tape on my time trial bikes and never have. So this is standard skateboard grip tape that I have on the base bar. On the extensions I have nothing, just these little strips of grip tape that remind me to hold my hand in the correct position, so 2 fingers up. Again, that's according to the aero testing. I can stop using SRAM's S900 brake levers. I've been using 990s previously with the adjustable cable preload, but on this bike with the wedge style brakes it's completely useless, because the wedge needs to be in the correct position anyway, and whatever you do with the adjustment here on the lever is going to mess it up. So that's not what you should do, and these are much easier to install and a bit lighter and cheaper as well. My numbers go through the Wahoo head unit as previously. Now I have this super neat aerodynamic 3D printed mount for it, which you can see here. This one I got from Shapeways, and it's a super neat unit. Fits flush with the Wahoo head unit, very light, very sturdy, and puts my computer just where I can see it between my arms. Nicely closes up this area for good airflow. And then finally the wheels. So the front wheel until now is an MV 7.8, as I've been using previously, with the MV carbon hub and ceramic speed bearings in there. It's set up tubeless with Vittoria Corsa Speed 25mm tires, rear tire on the front, and I'm using this little Silca valve shield to get a bit of more aerodynamic gain, and the wheel is balanced using the opposite side of the Silca kit. Mentioning ceramic speed, I have a ceramic speed coated bearing set inside, which is a bit custom. Only the bearings are ceramic speed, because ceramic speed use plastic spacers for this setup, so I took those out and took out some aluminum spacers from a broken Kogel bearing, so it's a bit of a hybrid, but this is probably the best possible solution. The rear wheel is the brand new Robel 321 disc, super nice stuff, very exclusive. It has the bulging out lenticular shape, as you can see on this side and on the other one as well. As for the valve, I'm covering it with an aero cap, which was again custom 3D printed to fit this wheel. Now you can buy it from Aero Cap if you have this wheel. As you can see, I have epoxied very strong magnet to the valve hole, so it fits and holds with no problems. Then as for the skewers, now I get tons of questions regarding these skewers all the time in every video, so but I'm saying it again, these are skewers from a company called View Speed. They're the S4 model, made out of titanium, and they're tightened by a 5mm hex key. As you can see, the rolled disc wheel is also fitted with ceramic speed bearings, so pretty much every bearing apart from the headset is coming from ceramic speed for the ultimate lowest friction and durability, I mean highest durability. And the final piece of the puzzle, which I don't have on there yet, only for the races, is this thing. This is a ceramic speed UFO coated chain, the second generation, which should last 600 kilometers, and I'm going to put this on for my time trial events. As you can see, there are no bottle cages on the bike because, well, that's how it tested fastest. Even the Elite Aero bottle cage in the lowest position, repositioned here in the bottom bracket area, cost me 6 watts at 45 km per hour, so that's not what I'm willing to do. And my time trials will be mainly short. Event will be a 40k flat time trial in the nationals, which should take around 50 minutes, so I should manage to do that without water or with just a gel, and that's the fastest possible setup. So this is pretty much finalized. A thing that I've been planning to do is a complete custom extension set molded to my fit positions, which now I have dialed pretty well, but unfortunately I don't really have the time to mess around with too much, and I've been told that the gains from that aren't really that great, or maybe none at all. So it depends, and that's why I froze that project a little bit. Another gain that I might be making in the future is a front wheel, because there might be a faster option than this coming soon to the market, but more on that later on. Otherwise the bike will remain as it is. Maybe if PCD will be able to make me a custom chaining for the new E-Type A XS, then I might change to that kind of setup, but for now it's dialed and I'm very happy with it. And well, my kit regarding the skin suit and the shoes, etc. is also dialed and finalized, so now I'm only waiting for my casque time trial helmet and I'll be ready to race very soon. Okay, so I hope you have found this useful and informative, and if you want to know more about my other bike setups, then don't forget to tune into the channel and subscribe. It's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.